My name is Steph. I grew up in the church. I went to church for probably the first 14 years of my life. So at 14, I was this weird little goth kid. I walked into my old church and they sort of was like, oh, okay, not really sure about this. And it made me feel so uncomfortable. And I was like, I'm not going back. So I fell out of the church, I fell out of the faith. And then in the meantime, I went to college. I've studied to be an accountant. I got married in a church, obviously. It was still important enough to me to do that. I went and had 2 beautiful little boys who are now 3 and 18 months. And yeah, life's been good. But it felt like something was missing, and this is why I'm here. So I met a friend at the pub, and I'm not quite sure how the conversation came up, but we just got talking, and I was saying that, it felt like something was missing, and we got talking, and it was a really bizarre moment, because he turned around and said, I've never felt compelled to talk like this before, but I feel like I should tell you that God loves you. And it was one of the most surreal and wonderful experiences all at once. He turned around and said, you should come to Metro. And I was like, oh right, okay, what's Metro? And he was like, yes, this church, you should come and explore the faith again, see how you feel. If it's not for you, then walk away. But I feel like it's something you should do. So I came to Metro 3 months ago, and it's been incredible. It feels like whatever was missing has now come back. And to come back into this wonderful community and walk in every Sunday and just feel that love, and then I wake up on the Monday morning and I still feel that love, and that is just amazing. It is absolutely incredible, and I don't want to lose that, and that's what I want my life to be, is I want to give love to and spread this love to everyone else. I have had other experiences where I've said to people, look, this is God and this is love, and I've actually had 2 friends come with me to Metro at this point, and both times they've walked out and said, this was amazing, I want to come back. And they've come out and they've said about the joy and the love they've experienced in that room, and they've not experienced that anywhere else. And I want to share that with people. I want to bring people and be like, come and live with this with me. I want to get baptised because I feel like it's the right time for me to do it. I feel like I'm ready, and I'm ready to go, this is my life, and this is what I want to do with my life. And I'm not afraid of that, and I'm not afraid to say to everyone, I want to give my life to Christ.
My name is Rowan, and I was not raised in a Christian family, but I did always have this really strong hunger and thirst for truth. I was always asking the big questions. I was always daydreaming, thinking about these things. So after I graduated from university, I moved out to a city called Chiang Mai in Thailand, where I discovered all kinds of meditation, but it didn't fulfill me. So one day at a secondhand kind of bookshop cafe, I'm looking through the books, and I pick up this little orange, what was the New Testament, but at the time I thought it was like a book of poems. So I began to read it objectively, and as I read through it, I found actually that I was enjoying it, that it contradicted most of the things that I'd already built up in my head and kind of like labelled it with. And I found that I was reading it like every day. So about 5 months ago, I came back to the UK with this new perspective on faith, and I looked up a church in Bristol, and we found Metro. My first impression of church was actually watching some of the videos of the talks, which was exciting because I could hear people interact, being interactive. So that excited me, and what I found was a very relevant exploration of biblical topics, everyday life topics in a biblical context. I want to get baptised because I know that Jesus lived and lives, and he died, and he came back to life, he was resurrected. And it feels very urgent for me to be baptised, because that's what Jesus wants. I absolutely did never expect to be in this position of believing in Jesus or even considering Jesus and proclaiming Jesus as Lord. I never expected this, but it's happened so rapidly, and I know it's the truth. So I'm ready for whatever Jesus wants of me.